Hello, 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 everyone. It's Beverly with Custom Created Handmade Crafts, and I am back for another video today. And this one is a special video. It is actually my friend in Washington. Her kitty, Minnie, passed away last year in September. And when it happened, we both knew that I wanted to do a memorial piece for her. But then I got sick and other things happened, and I'm just now getting around to it. Plus, I wanted to make sure that I had everything that I wanted to put into it. But this is a little everything and more. So if you would like to see this, stay tuned, and I will be right back with you guys to get started. First things first, I know that I wanted to use this mold. And so I had attempted to do this mold previously for her. It was actually last year. And I had I thought I had all the things that I wanted to incorporate into it, but it just didn't come out right to me. So here is what I had done. Um, First thing first, I used too much of the diamond white. So to me, it is too sparkly. And then too much negative space in these areas. And I didn't like the two different color flowers either. So this is the first piece that I did. I'm still going to send this one to her as well, just so that she can have it. But I won't do anything more. I may add a hanger to it so that she can hang it. But I think that's what I'm gonna do with this one, and just focus on redoing it. And there's always a thing such as perfect timing. And she recently posted on Facebook and let everybody know that she had lost Minnie. She hadn't done that until this month. So I think this is the perfect timing for me to do this piece for her and get it sent to her, so that way she can have her forever memory encapsulated in resin of Minnie. So, and even though her and I have not met, we have quickly become good friends, and I love her to death. Rachel, you know I love you, girl. So first thing I did was I took my pictures and got those. I actually did a spray and I did Mod Podge because I wanted to ensure that I had these truly sealed and no issues. So I am still going to do as I had done before, with having it in the center here, and this one here. And yes, they're going upside down because they are going to be what am I trying to say? Oh, my brain. My brain just went bloop. Okay, so the reason I have more of the bottom here and is because she loved Minnie's nose, even though you can barely see it in this picture, but she loved Minnie's nose. So that's the reason I'm using this picture. And then this was her favorite picture of Minnie when she was small. So these are the two pictures that I wanted to use. And I'm going to have an overhang here, and I know it. I just have to determine which side I want to overhang. Is it going to be the top or the bottom? And I think it's going to be the top that's going to overhang just a little bit And I had to do that to be able to ensure to keep the nose like I wanted to keep it. Um, so that's fine. This one won't have an overhang. All right. And then I think what I want to do is, because Minnie has this flower in the picture with her, I think I want to do some flowers. And flowers are also great memorial, pieces as well. So I think I'm going to use these. And she wanted the piece bubblegum pink. So these are perfect for that. And then maybe adding in a few of the bigger ones. If I have the room, I might not. But definitely some of these are going in for sure. So I am going to get some resin. Oh, yeah. And also, I am doing a stand as well. And hopefully it fits correctly on the stand. So we'll see um, for this one. So this one would be sitting and the other would be hanging. So I am going to get some resin mixed up. I cannot remember how much this mold takes, and I did not write it down. Smart. So I'm going to get some resin mixed up, and I will be back with you guys shortly. All right, guys, we are back. And so the first thing that I want to do is I definitely want to get my pictures down and get my flowers down. So I am going to pour a little bit of resin. Hold on, let me see. I think I see something in the mold there. And I just cleaned the mold. Yep. And things are back on it, I guess, from mixing the resin, and the fan is on. So, how are you guys today? I hope that you are doing well. Sorry if I'm shaking you. I keep my tape on the pole for the ring light. And let me spray. Okay. Now, I'll pour a little resin, just a thin little amount. And this does have a lip on it, so it will help keep the resin in place as well. Okay. Think we are going to get some rain today. It is super cloudy. So if it isn't hot, it's raining. Typical Florida weather. We go through seasons in a day. We have summer, we'll have spring, we'll have fall all in one day. And a hurricane. Like, goodness, whether make up your mind. Make up your mind, Mother Nature. All right. And since that's pulling from the edge, it means I don't have enough resin, so I'll just add a little more. And there we go. I need you to stay still, flowers. Let me put something on top of these so they don't go flying away. There we go. All right, good. Now for the smaller one. And the same with this one. If it starts to pull away from the edge, then I know I don't have enough resin. Just need to add a little more resin. And I did check my table and make sure it was level before we started. Especially with doing these flowers and the pictures, I wanted to make sure that it was definitely level. All right. Okay. Now I want to add my pictures. Is that something in my resin? Yes, it is. Where did that come from? Little black specks. It's like when I picked up this picture, they came along. They did. I see it on my table too. Where did those come from? It's probably glitter. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to push it around and play with it for a little bit so that I can ensure I have no bubbles in it or underneath it. I should say not in it. Definitely don't want them in it. Okay. Hoping that is centered is so tough when you aren't quite sure. Okay. And then the same with this one. And remember, I am going to have an overhang, and I think I want the overhang to be at the top, not at the bottom. So I saw a few bubbles, so I want to get those out. I believe I got this mold on Amazon, if I remember correctly. I saw it and I was like, that's the perfect mold for that. Um, let's see if I can pop some of these. I see some bubbles. And that one's not working the way I want it to either. Okay. Just lightly torching. I know you don't want to torch your molds, guys. Oops, yep. On the edge, I stayed there too long. Don't stay in one place too long either. So you don't want to have your resin smoking. You don't want it smoking hot. All right. So let's get this one in. Just drop it. And that's where that resin is coming from. It's like, why am I getting resin? Forgot I was using both ends. So that's why, Beverly. Duh. Let's see. Am I at least lining it up with it? Yeah. Okay. Because it's her nose that she loves so much, I definitely want to ensure the nose is in the center. I could have clipped that a little bit more, but I'm not going to clip it now because I've already sealed the picture. And if I cut now, then the seal will be broken. So, okay. And I'm going to get this out of the edge. And I know the picture is moving, but I want to get that extra resin out of there first. I think I overfilled this section. So, okay. I'll just take and get that out. Because what I want to do is, this is where my color is going to be. So a little bit of resin won't hurt, but I don't want a lot of clear resin in there. Okay. Coming over on this end too. Goodness. All right. I had overfilled that one quite a bit. And I'm not the best with cutting, guys. I can't even draw a straight line with a ruler. So I did good with cutting those pictures, the best that I could. So I'm just glad I didn't cut up the face because that is usually what I would have, a whole mess, whole big mess. All right, so they're open now. And I want to use that one. So come here, little flower. Thank you. And I think I want to put it there. And I'm not worried about this one with bubbles from the flower because it's right there at the top. Okay, but this one I will introduce into some resin. Here we go. Ensuring that I get most of that resin off of there. And I want it down here. All right. And because I want to use these flowers in the future, I'm not using all of them. I'm wiping off my tweezers in between so that I don't have resin in the flowers. Sorry. Okay, next one up. And I got it closer to me. Sorry, guys. I know you can't see. I'm just dipping it in the resin is all I'm doing. Ensuring that we don't have any bubbles incorporated. And then I'm just letting it drain. Oh, come on. Get off of there. Okay, so this one, I think what I want to do is take it up here and let the petals show through there. There we go. Okay, next up, let's get some of the little stick ones like that. And I want to put that right over here. And I know the stem won't be seen, but that's okay. I want to add in some of the white. If I can get it off of the paper. Come on. Oh, this one has like the leaves and all. Okay. So I'm just going to turn it and dunk it if I can. There we go. Come on, get down in there. There we go. Oopsie. Lost a leaf. That's okay. We got it added here. I hope this turns out, guys, with no bubbles. That's what I'm afraid of. Okay, letting this one drain. And I'm going to add it in here. Okay. And do we have something small, small? I see something. I see one of these little white ones that I can use, I think, up at the top, if I can get it. Oh, no, petal. Get back over there, petal. Petal folded over on me on that one, but that's okay. All right. Get everything moved around again, making sure we have no bubbles. Okay, and I think we're good for flowers. So now what I want to do in my rim is I want to add in some color, but I want to, I'm not going to fill it all the way up. I don't want to get it in there with the picture and the flower. I don't want to get it up that high. So just going to add to the rim, the bottom edge, sorry. I went to Michael's the other day, guys, and after I went to the doctor, and they had this heart mold. Where is my mold? Oh, here it is. They had this heart mold on sale for $3. And so I got it and I made the Petri effect out of that resin with the diamond dust in it because I just added that top layer the other night. And I did the Petri effect and it came out so good, but the diamond takes away from it. The diamond dust takes away from it. It came out so good. My very first like Petri effect using the Let's Resin alcohol inks and the Sinker White. So I love that mold though. Okay, so now we are going to mix up some color and nope, actually I want to add in some sprinkles. I know she wanted some of the stars and I found this 3-pack at it's Crafter Square from Dollar Tree. And they had it in this pink, they had blue, they had silver, and gold. And I got all of the colors, believe me. See if I can get some of the stars added in. There, come on, drop. Got one more here. Where'd it go? Drop. Well, it would drop if it was the right finger, Beverly. Maybe. It's still being fidgety. Get off of there. There it goes. I'll take that. Okay. And then maybe one more. I want one right there. Okay, I'll fix it in a second. Come on. One of you get off. I'll get tweezers and get one of them off. One of you is coming off. Okay, there we go. All right, and then get that one in there and get another one down here. I'm also going to be adding some of the stars into the resin for the color as well. Actually, let's go ahead and just put some down in here. And these have the cutout stars, the whole cutout, and then it also has the hollow stars. And I like that about these. A cute little set from the Dollar Tree. Oh, seriously. Got them flying everywhere now. Okay, just add them in with the tweezers, babe. Stop fiddling around and get it done. And it's just wherever they land is where they're going to be. I don't know where that one went. I had two over here. One went somewhere. I have no clue where it went. But I'll add it. Add one down here. Oh, I see it now. Yeah. Has to come from over there. Okay. Down here, maybe. Okay. Oh, we need some more over there in that edge. Kill. Kill beans, man. And just so you guys know, I will probably be time. There's no probably in it. I will be time lapsing throughout. So just because if it's something like putting this the stars down and things like that, I can speed up through that while you still see it, and so that way you don't have to waste that time sitting there watching me put glitter and things down. All right. Okay, got one more star here that was down on the table, so it wants to go in here too. There you go. Okay, now for the color. So I have all of my pinks up here. And she wanted a bubblegum pink. And I even went to the store because the first pink that I chose for this heart, I used acrylic paint and it is called Dark Magenta, and it's by Apple Barrel. It's a paint that I did, and I mixed it with the glitter, and to me that's too dark for bubblegum pink. So I do have my Baltic Day um, pigment paste, and it is actually called bubblegum pink. And I think I want to use some of that, and maybe some of my pink by Pearlescent Mica by Istoyo, and see where that gets me first. So that's the route I'm going to go first. And then, so just taking my star stick here and going to get that stirred up, and that's also getting some of it onto my stick. Okay, and I've learned that this stuff doesn't go far, so I do need a lot of it. So I'm gonna use this cup of resin here. So as you can see, still transparent, but that's a pretty color. I think I want to do I don't want it red. So I think I am going to do the pink pearlescent powder from Istoyo. I think that's going to be my best bet. It's like I thought I had used it. Come on. There we go. Didn't want spreading that mica. I'm going to add a heap, a spoonful there, and see where we are with that. After I sit that mica down, don't want to waste it. That made a beautiful color. Oh my goodness. Yay! I did right. I did right for a change, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yay! That is actually bubblegum pink, y'all. I did it. Like my that's what my nephew says. I did it. All right, so I can get these out of the way. Get that out of the way there. And I am going to spray because that glitter does bring whatchamacallit too. And I do want to add in a little glitter as well. So I am going to take what's left of this, and it's basically the same as my what is it, Pink Party by Sulin, and I want all of that in there. She likes glitter too, but not she likes glitter, but she doesn't like bling bling, you know. So add incorporate that in there. So it'll just be a little shine through that glitter. I mean through that powder. Okay, and I think I want to add, oh, not with that in there. It has leaves in it. A little more resin. Getting thick. All right. Look at how pretty that is. I don't know if you guys can see that glitter, but it is gorgeous. Yes, it is. Okay. So now I'm just going to pour through here. Don't get that too full, remember? Okay. Let me take and put this here. And I'm going to take my cup and create a little string for myself. Uh, I did that myself. Get that out of there. Okay, it's out. Whew. Good save. Get this added in here. Some through here. And I might have forgotten to tell you guys I used 4 ounces of resin. That is what I mixed up. But I should have only done probably 2 or 3. Probably 2. But I would rather mix too much than not enough. Getting there. Needs a little more here. And down here. Okay. And I think we could use a little more in there too. Drop it off of there. There we go. Still didn't do the job. There we go. And what I was seeing was it was pulling away from the mold. There was like a little hole there. So I wanted to get that covered. Okay. And the rest of this is going to go into the stand. So we can get that mixed up. Stop it. All right, guys. So I am going to get this all cleaned up. I'll get this extra resin into some molds, and I will be back once this part has cured, and we will do the top coat onto the heart. And well, basically, you don't even need to see me do the top coat on the heart. I'll do the top coat and let everything cure, and then I'll be back with you guys. See you shortly. All right, guys, we are back and we are ready to unmold. Now, what do I want to start with? Let's start with, let's do the stand first. We'll do the stand. I have some cleanup to do on here. See if some of this tape will get it off first of all. And then what I don't have, what I can't get with the tape, then I can clean up with my deburring tool or the scissors. So, all right. So it looks like there's big pieces left from here. All right. So get this out. And it's a pretty pink with a shimmer. Can you see the glitter in it? Very pretty. There's the other piece. And let me get my scissors. Get this bag here, put my trash in. The little bits. Bear with me while I cut these off. I don't want to cut it over my pieces there because I don't want anything sticking to them. So trim them up. And I knew I was going to have to trim these up because if you remember when I was pouring, I poured kind of heavy. So, and what I can't get with the scissors, I will do once it hardens up with the deburring tool or my needle files. But it needs to harden up before I use either of those. So that's looking better. And then here is the other side. Just want to see if we can get it together. Okay. One more second, guys. I'm almost done. Okay. All right. There's that. Whoops. The piece went flying somewhere. All right. And the same with our heart. Have a few little pieces here. And this is what I'm most curious about. Hopefully, I don't have any bubbles in the pictures. That's all I'm really concerned about. Okay. So if you didn't know, that tape works best for taking off those little pieces there of overspill. All right, we're gonna unmold it. Something did get in the back of it there. It looks like string from the doggone baby wipe. Probably was on my tool that I used. All right, guys. So let's see what we got here. I get this part out. Oh, you know, I bet this is where the torch was. Yep. Oh no. Okay. All right. I saw a bubble. I did see one. When I was taking off that piece that was stuck there. So I know I'm gonna have one big one to fix, and right now I'm just chipping off a little bit pieces that I can, and with the scissors. The rest I will do with the needle file or the deburring tool. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh man, okay. This side has one big bubble in the middle there. This side has the big bubble down here and a few small ones underneath there. And I wonder if that's because I moved it at the last minute. I bet you it is. I bet you, I bet you, I bet you. But this is beautiful. So what I will do is once this hardens up a little bit more, I will take and put a hole in those bubbles and fix it with the UV resin, and then all will be well. I love the flower placement, guys. It came out great. It did come out great. Oh, and there's another small bubble right there too. Right there. I see it. So I will make sure that is all filled in. Of course, before sending off to her, make sure we have no bubbles. I love it though. It's so pretty. It did. It came out really pretty. Really pretty. Besides the bubbles. And I think this was my fault. I don't think this was from the torch either. At the last minute, I did move the picture down. As you can see now, the tip of the heart matches up, and I brought it down because I was like, I would rather the bottom overhang than the top. So that's what I did. And I'm glad I did it. But now it just seems like the bubbles occurred because of me moving the picture. I guarantee you that's what it was. Yep. Now that I'm thinking about it. And I did the same with this one. I moved it over some. But overall, it's gorgeous. I'm so much happier with this than the previous, where I had all the negative space in between. So yeah, so much happier with this. Just take a little bit more work to fix it up, but I'll get it done. The color is much better and everything. It's more like the bubblegum pink that she wanted. So I'm happy with that. All right. And what I'm going to do is lay this back on the silicone because it does sometimes stick to this metal sometimes. So I don't want it to stick. All right, let's do the big heart. I'll leave this one and fill it in with more resin. And it's just a big heart. And I can give this to her. I can make this a keychain and give this to her as well. And I did pour in clear resin that I had left over. I just poured it in as like a push. And I was hoping it would come all the way down to the bottom, but it didn't. It reached almost there in the middle section there, but didn't quite get there. So, but that's okay. I'll make it into a keychain or, yeah, a keychain for her and maybe put Minnie's name on it. That'll be cute. And then with these butterflies, what did I, oh, I had clear resin left over from when I did the heart. Oops, let me get that off of that edge. Clear resin left over from when I did the heart, and I made it purple, put in some of my purple mica, and then on the second round, when I did the white background, I did this one and filled in the rest of this one. So my resin was super thick, so I basically had to put the resin into the mold and let it settle where it settled. It came out great though. So there will be some cleanup on these for sure. Okay, let's see. Especially that one. I got his little heads, put his little antenna, his little eyes or whatever, with some overspill there, but there they go, all cleaned up. And it's so soft you can peel it off most of the time, but sometimes it'll jack up your resin if you peel too hard. So I try to use my scissors or whatever, but sometimes you can get it off easily. And so there is a hole there that I will have to fix and I'll have to drill out the holes probably in all of them. This one did turn out clear, so, but you make these keychains as well. And these I will be using for an upcoming, I have my support group, my lupus support group, and we have a game day coming up, and I will use these as like little giveaways or little prizes or something. I'll figure out what we want to do. So I'll clean them up and get them fixed up. And if you weren't aware, purple is the color that that is awareness for lupus, purple and also orange. And then the butterfly is the also what do you call it? Not a mascot, but it's like it shows awareness. A symbol. There we go. Symbol. Goodness, my brain wasn't braining at first. Ooh, that white turned out so pretty, guys. I might trim that in some purple or give it some purple antenna. That white is pretty. This one definitely, yeah, a lot of cleanup on that one because I was at the end of the resin here and it was basically just dump it in and let it settle and then you'll clean it up afterwards. But that butterfly is gorgeous. I love that butterfly. And then same here, the last two, but this one doesn't have as much cleanup as that one does. So happy with that. But it does have two big holes there in the antenna. So darn, that sucks. I'll have to fill those in. All right, so as you can see, they're sticking. So guys, that is my pieces. Those are my pieces. What I will do is once these harden up, I will, let's see, can I put it on really quickly and see what it will look like standing? Let's see. It's getting ready to storm, guys. Is this gonna work? Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, guys, you can't see it, but this is gonna be gorgeous on the stand. And it sits on the stand like, let me see. Can I get it in my hands? Okay, it sits in the stand, sort of like right in here. And it's gonna be gorgeous, definitely. So I just need to let it harden up and clean it up and then get it off to her. I will take pictures once it is complete and post them on my community tab and in my Facebook group. And I thank you guys for coming along on the journey with me of making this piece for my dear friend and her sweet baby girl, Minnie. And Minnie is was my fur baby's, we called her best friend, you know. Little, I lost my little in January, the January 27th of this year. and she lost her baby in September. I forget the day to be exact, of 2023. So definitely, I think that she'll love this piece. And I'm so glad that I had the time and was able to actually sit down and do it. And I hope she really likes it. All right, guys. So I am going to get out of here, out of your hair, and let you get back to what you were doing. I wish you guys a safe and happy weekend. I may pop in and with another video, depends on how I'm feeling, maybe tomorrow, and do some things with you guys, or something with you guys. If not, it'll be on Monday. So until the next one, guys, hugs and love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, and really quick, I forgot. Links to everything are in my description. So be sure to click more under the title, and you will be able to go to the description, see the description in there. And also, thank you guys. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. I'm glad you joined. And to my old subscribers, or to the original subscribers, I greatly appreciate your support, and I hope you all have a great weekend. Now we can say hugs and love. Bye-bye.